I'm going to teach you how to add an activity to Seesaw and how to add one that has movable parts. This took me a little time to learn. It is a learning curve, but it's very simple once you get the hang of it. So the first thing I'm going to do is log into Seesaw. Then you want to click on Add, and you can click on Assign Activity. Now you see your library. We're going to go to Create New Activity. Okay. I'm going to do one called number 8, since we will be working on that number. Now, for the instructions, I'm not going to type that just yet. I'm just going to show you the how to add the activity. So you're going to go down to the bottom, add template for student responses. Now, I'm going to do a drawing because I'm going to insert a picture, and like I said, it's going to be movable parts. So now that I have that up, I'm going to go back to, if you use Google Slides or PowerPoint, whatever you use is fine. It will work this way. So you're going to click on the slide that you want, and then I am going to go to File, Export, because I'm going to export this into a picture. Let me rename it number 8, Seesaw, and I'm going to do a JPEG. You can do a PNG also. I learned that it doesn't work either, or it works either way. So whichever one you choose to do. You're going to save your current slide, or if you want to save every slide. I'm doing just the number 8, so I'm doing current slide only. Okay, so now that I have that saved, I'm going to go back to Seesaw. I'm going to click on the picture, the camera, upload. And now I'm going to upload 8. Now I can resize this. I can move this any place I want to. So we're going to go ahead and size it about there, maybe a little bit bigger. Let's see. Okay, now that I have that, I'm going to lock this in place because I do not want this to move. So we're going to click on the 3 dots, and I'm going to click on lock. That way the students can't move it at all. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the movable parts. Now, I've already saved some. However, I'm going to show you really quick how you can save pictures that you've created from movable parts. So I'm going to go, let's see, I've created some down here. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, these are the pictures I want to use for movable parts. So what I do is I screenshot each picture as best as I can. You're just going to screenshot it, and mine automatically saves. I'm on a Mac, and there's different screenshot programs you can use, so whatever works for you. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my Seesaw. Okay, now I'm going to insert the pictures that will be movable. So I'm going to go back to the camera, upload, recent, choose. Okay, and this is going to be a movable part. So this is what they're going to use to move to the box all the ways that make 8. So I do a few of these. Now you can insert many at a time. I don't always do that. It just depends on what I'm looking at. And if I can find the exact ones I want. Now I'm going to insert some of these. So I'm going to highlight them all at once, and I can do choose, and it inserts them all at the same time. And then you're just going to size them, whatever size you want. So I'm resizing them. Now, I'm not going to lock these because these I do want them to move. So I will not lock these. I'm just going to kind of move them around. Whoops, not that way. And I'm just putting a few on the page. So if I want them to go smaller so they all fit, and kind of might want to line them up. I like to mix them up so that they don't all look the same. The students will actually have to count and figure out which ones represent the number 8. and I just put a few. I don't go overboard with the pictures. You can put as many as you want. Some of them will take a little bit more time to do, so just depends on what you're wanting from the activity. And I'm going to line them up. And I like to try to stay away from these tools at the bottom if I can. If I can't, it's okay. Okay, so now that we have this, they're going to be moving this to the box. Remember, I'm not going to lock these. So I'm not going to, you can see the 3 dots where you can say lock, duplicate, delete. No, like I don't want any of that. So those are going to be movable. Okay, now that I'm done with that, I'm going to click the check mark because I'm only doing 1 page. Okay, and now here's where I will type my instructions for my students, which I haven't done yet. I'm going to teach that in another segment, how you can use icon shortcuts to help you type the message. And then I will also add voice instructions, but again, I'm not doing that just yet. Now you can go ahead and save your work so that it's not lost. So it's saving the activity to my library. I can go back and edit this later. So whenever I want to go back, I'm just going to scroll down to it at the bottom and then edit activity. And now I'll be able to put my instructions. I'll be able to type them and put the voice instructions. So that is just an easy way to insert movable parts into your Seesaw. So I hope this helps. Thank you.